Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, man, the stock has risen, man, on a lot of these guys in the combine, man. I didn't make a video yesterday. I've been running around. I wanted to wait till, a lot of the combine ended for me to give some of my final thoughts. You know what I mean? I'm going to start with Henry Ruggs, man. After what I've seen out of Henry Ruggs, I got to be honest, man. I don't think Henry Ruggs is going to be around by 21. So if the Philadelphia Eagles want to pursue Henry Ruggs, they got to be prepared to trade up with some guys. I hear there's talks going on with trading up with the Denver Broncos to move up ahead and get some things done. I think the uncertainty with the Washington Redskins and what they plan on doing with the draft could affect a lot of teams that draft after him. You talk about a franchise who has a quarterback and Dwayne Haskins, who also believe that they could potentially miss on a generational quarterback. Tua slipped in the draft due to injury. But do you really want to be the Washington Redskins that don't want to draft Tua? How bad your quarterback situation has been over the last couple years? You really want to be the guys that pass on Tua and Tua end up having a great career? I don't know if the Washington Redskins want to wear that, man. So, Dwayne Haskins' career could be in limbo with the Redskins as far as that goes. But at the same time, man, Henry Ruggs showed that he was a dominant athlete. Henry Ruggs showed that, he can run. We all knew he could run. He ran with power. For his speed, he ran with power. You got to respect the guy who could move like that. A lot of guys, man. CeeDee Lamb also impressed me with his ability to high point the ball. His release off the line. CeeDee Lamb impressed me. And let's talk about my boy Michael Pittman Jr., man. I've been telling y'all about Michael Pittman, man. I've been telling y'all, he impressed me at the combine as well. 4.5 speed at that size, 6'4". Come on, man. Come on. I know everybody's saying, well, we don't want another Alshon Jeffrey type player. I don't think he's an Alshon Jeffrey type player. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people, man. That's just the tip of the iceberg as far as guys who impressed in the combine, man. You got some guys that a lot of people didn't even hear of that definitely didn't make me and 500's draft board. It's two guys that really jumped out to me that made me think that, since it's a 99% chance that Henry Ruggs will be gone, that we don't have to even worry. It's two chases in this draft. Nobody's talking about this second chase. Chase Claypool, man, he showed me a lot, man, a lot. And I'm intrigued. The kid from LSU, Justin Jefferson, showed me a lot. You know what I mean? And these two guys I feel like these two guys could be potential number one steals. You know what I mean? These guys could be number one wide receivers, but at the price of nothing to a team and end up being a steal later on down the line. Everybody was so big on Laviska Shenault, who didn't run well, almost ended up running like a 4.6. I think it was offensive lineman who was running around the time Laviska Shenault was running. Then he didn't run again or participate in any drills. That's a loss to me at the combine. You might as well didn't show up. So it's like, this is the weird place that the Philadelphia Eagles are in as you talk about this combine and stuff like that. You could fall to the mercy of just, all right, well, we'll just take KJ Hamler. Or you could do some research and pick you a bona fide stud that's going to be able to turn things around at the position for the franchise. Somebody that's going to be able to grow with Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz now has 4 years in the NFL. 4 years in the NFL. Carson Wentz is able to help somebody, mosey them along, give them the proper tools and the proper guidelines and the proper knowledge to being his number one wide receiver. These guys would love the opportunity to be able to get the work ethic from Deshaun Jackson. You don't stay in the game as long as Deshaun Jackson has been in the game. Deshaun Jackson is a top 3 deep threat of all time. You know what I mean? And he did it his way. You don't stay in the game that long, being a quote-unquote one-trick pony without a work ethic. It's a lot of people who surprised me in this combine, man. A lot of the offensive linemen surprised me, man. Wow, studs, monsters. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that since all these offensive linemen did so well, you hear about the rumors that's swirling around Dillard. Are we looking to shop Dillard? Now, I think it's a 90% chance that we bring back Jason Peters, but will it be at Dillard's expense? I mean, Peters got like 2 years left tops. Dillard will still be on a rookie contract when Peters retire. Is it worth getting rid of Dillard? I don't think so. To get rid of Andre Dillard is to admit defeat. It's to admit that we drafted wrong. You know what I'm saying? We said that Peters was done before he was done. You know what I'm saying? That's a wasted draft pick if you get rid of Dillard. A wasted draft pick. You know what I mean? The Philadelphia Eagles need to let him play and cross-train JP somewhere else or cross-train Dillard somewhere else. You picked the guy at a high draft pick last season. You don't think he'll be able to learn another position on the line? I mean, I just don't understand how this. I don't understand the mindset behind that, man. Of course, it's just a rumor. I haven't heard any real validity out of that, but you know, it is what it is, man. But let me know what y'all think, man, in terms of like who was your draft bust and who was the guy that jumped off the radar in the draft to you, man. I'm telling you, I don't think we got to trade up, but let me know what you think in the comments.